So we're back at it today. It has been very windy overnight. It's still windy now, but the sun's just starting to come out. It's forecast gale force winds for the rest of the day, I think. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the winds blew any of these sheds down, so we've still got to take them down. Today, I may concentrate on taking all that ivy that's growing over the sheds. I might try and take that down. Like an ivy plant, I don't know if it's actually an ivy. But I'm going to try and hack away at that and see what's what. I was going to try and clean the big lofts out the other day, but it's like the guano's like solid concrete. It's just bad. So I might take the tiles off it, take the roof off it, let it get a little tiny bit of moisture, which might make it worse. Let me know in the comments what you think on that. And then try and scrape it out. But I had my little hazmat suit on, I had my mask on and my wellies, but yeah, didn't get that far. Some of it on the other side is wet, but that's going to stink as soon as I touch that, so I think I need one of them clips for your nose or something. I also want to say, before we start this video, a massive thank you for everyone that's interacted with my videos and everyone that's subscribed. We've gone over 1,100 subscribers now. I've been doing the pigeon side of it for about 5 weeks. So it's much appreciated, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost a penny, but it means the world to us, because it means that we can then create some sort of revenue and see if we can actually repair these lofts rather than ripping them down. It's 50-50 at the minute what I'm going to do. It is only 25 quid for woodworm treatment, depending on how bad it is, and I think it's 20 quid a board for shutter and ply. Or if anyone knows where you can get cheap shutter and ply in the northwest, or free used shutter and ply, then drop a comment and let me know. Oh, just as a thought, no sheds have fell down. We expected this wind, as you can probably hear it, to at least blow a shed down so we can just get it straight on the fire. But we've got Josh over today. He's come over to volunteer his services, giving us a hand in getting this cleared. Jed should be over later on, and Mark might be coming over as well. So it'll be all hands on deck, but try and concentrate on getting this down now. Josh in the background just having a little look if he can climb up. I told him, you know, we are human, we're not monkeys. We shouldn't be climbing trees. But he's confident so we could climb that, and I'm just like, hang on, I've got a step ladder in the van, I've got a pole saw with an extension bar, so we start hacking away at the top and dropping the top down. I think that's the plan, and then we'll make a pile of that. We'll get a fire going, maybe with the nest boxes that are in this shed and some wood that's in this shed. These seem to be pretty dry. The gull wing, or I think it's a gull wing or a goose wing, can actually go on the fire as well. So that's pretty dry wood. The laminate's not, but we can get all that burnt as well. There's some more in there. There's a desk, there's a toilet there as well, so if anyone needs a toilet. But yeah, I'm in two minds what to do with these sheds. I don't know whether these are going to need some sort of mini digger to scrape them out, because as we've seen on that other video, the other day, these are absolutely filled with crap from the bottom there up to here. This level is just droppings. So yeah, the wind's not on our side today. The fire didn't burn down a lot, so we'll squash that down a little bit, get some dry wood on, get a fire going, start hacking away at this. We'll let you know how we get on. I'm telling you one thing, these young farmers put us to shame, because he's grafting and I keep stopping to make videos for you. So yeah, he's cleaning this out now, getting whatever we can burn. But then he screamed like a little girl because there was a dead white rat. and he doesn't like rats. Now I don't know if it's just an old carcass and it's turned white, but it definitely looks like a yellowy whitey colour. So that's just been a throwback. There's a couple of skeletons in there, to be fair. But yeah, do we think that's a pet rat, or do we think that's just an albino of a wild rat? I've not seen many, to be fair, but let me know what you think. Why is it every time you move away from the smoke of a fire, does it follow you? Like literally it follows you everywhere. So we're hacking away at this. Obviously Josh is right now, but I have been doing it as well. Hacking away at this, trying to take the top brash off so we can see where we're cutting with the pole saw. But I think that the rake's working well, to be fair, because obviously we need to get it off so that we're not nowhere near the metal when we're going through with the pole saw. But yeah, we are uncovering a shed, so you are first to see. Even the other lads haven't seen this yet because they're not here. But we said there's possibly a shed under there, and that is number 11. Number 11th shed. So how do you think your first day of meeting me is going?
Well, interesting, isn't it? To say the least.
Now, Josh is scared of rats.
Absolutely terrible.
And he's come here today. He's seen the other YouTube videos, so he knows that this is rat infested. But what I can see him doing now, I'm not sure if this is a pigeon loft or a dog kennel.
To be fair.
But because there's dog lead here, there was dog bowls. I don't know, it might be, but what I can see is a lot of rat holes under where he's raking. Hopefully they're dormant. There's a big one, like literally, there's two big ones down there.
No, I think coming out I'm going home. Sorry to tell you.
There's two big ones down there where he's raking. But what he's doing now, where he's raking this now, we'll be able to pull this metal back. I have got a grinder in the van as well. To be able to pull this metal back and get into that then, to pull this side down. So would you agree, Josh, that it's not as bad as what it originally looked when I first got the plot?
Hell of an improvement. You can actually visualise what you're going to work with now.
Well, I had the vision all along, you see, but Jed didn't have the vision. But then he said he went to Specsavers overnight or something because he had the vision the next day. But I can definitely see a difference. I am still debating trying to save these lofts, and I know you're all telling me I'm stupid, burn it down, light a match, but wouldn't it be nice to save old lofts? And when I say save it, I mean, like, you know, take it down bit by bit, replace it, replace the floor, rebuild that section. So say sort of rebuild that section and then move on to that section. Obviously the roof would be off. Move on to the next section, floor, sides, pretty much rebuild it, but rebuild it in situ as such so that you can see the progress. First things first, definitely either way, is the pan tiles are coming off it before they blow off it, because we are saving the pan tiles so that it can be used as a roof on the next build. Like this is pan tile front and then it's steel sheeted on the back, so we could just like change the pitch slightly and put pan tiles front and back.
There's a couple of training baskets in there.
There's some baskets in there. We've not seen what's in the shed yet. So Josh has just accidentally put the window through with the rake, so we can actually get into this shed and see there's baskets in there. This shed is ram-packed with stuff. It has fell in on itself, as you can see, but it is ram-packed with stuff. I wonder what goodies are in there. But as I was saying, there's rat holes down here and it's just never ending. Fortunately for us, we've done all the checks possible and we've not come across one single bird nest on this site so far, and that's the reason doing this now and not waiting. Like there's no time like the present, because once the birds start moving into nest, which it's that sort of season now where they will start, once they move into nest, then all work stops. So you've got to think about obviously the wildlife and everything. If we can remove this now before they start nesting in it, we've not even found an old nest, which is strange. Maybe because there's so many rats in here, maybe because it's not worked out for them in the past, I don't know. But before they start nesting, we need to get this big ivy down. Our eyes are itching because the smoke and I think the ivy makes my eyes itch as well. But Josh is absolutely flying through this. It was some brainiac's idea to get a rake, because we were chopping it down with secateurs and that, and I was like, would the rake not do that? And Josh went, the rake will do that. now he's got through probably, I'd say 50% more than what we were getting through with the scissors in like a couple of minutes. These young farmers now to get stuff done. I think by the look of this, Josh will be going on with new baskets, new drinkers, new nest bowls. Yeah. He's like, I can't throw that away, that can be used. Decent bath over there, apparently. It's about 80 years old. Unfortunately, Josh is struggling for himself because he's just put his lofts up not that long ago, and it's on agricultural land, so the council now say he needs to apply for planning permission. So if there's anyone that has got any information of how Josh would fight this, because they're wanting the lofts removed, do drop us a comment. He has asked the council if they've got any allotments in Warrington where he could put his pigeons instead. But I mean, it's the beginning of the season. The season starts in what, 2 weeks or something, and you know, all the hard work that he's put in getting set up and that, and he might not be able to race and stuff. So at least if he can race, get somewhere for young birds or get the planning permission approved, then it'd be ideal. So if anyone has any knowledge and information of how you deal with this sort of situation, maybe you've been through it yourself, drop us a comment. Josh does read the comments on the channel, so maybe you could link him up with some information. Absolutely flying now, the three of us here. Josh is cutting it down. I'm loading the fire. Jed's cutting all that corner down, sifting through all that. So we did get that shed exposed. It's absolutely filled with stuff. And we're just battling with the wind of how high we can have the fire, really. But yeah, we'll be able to get the rest of the roof off that shortly, and then collapse the shed and get that burnt as well. This just takes a long time to burn. I have just put my foot through a bucket of water, stagnant, so now I smell, but it is what it is. I reckon, judging by how quick Josh is getting through that, and Jed's getting through that, I reckon all this ivy and that'll be down today, and we'll see a complete different plot. We'll be able to see the true size of it, and yeah, it's just going to benefit the neighbours as well, because they can see the pigeons coming from further away, I believe, if that ivy's not there. It is about 20 foot tall. Managed to get the front of the shed off. Do apologise if the wind's a bit bad, but this is absolutely full of stuff. Dog beds, pigeon baskets, perches, all sorts. And worse off, droppings. I've not seen any fresh ones yet though. There's not much left of it now. Jed's cleared that corner. That shed's down, all the rubbish is still in it. Got the fire going. And Josh is just working out how to take this shed down. Now he's just pushing it. I think it's going to come down on your head. I think a sledgehammer would be better.
Cool, she's going to take some frozen.
And you get behind it then. I don't think it's safe doing it like that. You read the back of his top, it says back British farming. All the ivy's gone off the top. I think it's going to come down on you, Josh, I'm not going to lie. Did you sign a disclaimer first?
Stiff as a bull down.
Do you want a sledgehammer?
You're weak, innit?
I'm just thinking if you knock one side out, the roof would fall in, it'd implode, wouldn't it? Kick the bottom. The other bottom.
I don't think I can, that one.
Might be worth getting that metal piece out first. I'm not being lazy, but what I want to do is try and capture this shed coming down, preferably without Josh in it. So I'm recording it for evidence. Yeah, that wasn't my fault. Chad's keeping his distance out the way. He's trying, bless him. Had a bit to top of it with a sledgehammer. Hey, he's coming. Now you need the other top, mate. That's what I was saying. Sledgehammer in that top corner, it'll come down.
You got a sledgehammer?
Yeah, in the van.
Grab it.
I'll get him a sledgehammer, eh? I'm not brand new. I think a sledgehammer is much more easier to knock that top corner out, so the roof then implodes, falls in, and then the sides are free then, aren't they? So let's see if I've got a sledgehammer in the van. I have just told him I've got a sledgehammer in the van, but I'm not too sure I have. I've got a crowbar though. I do have a sledgehammer, so we're alright with this one. You'll be able to knock it down. I'll be able to catch it on camera. I think while the sledgehammer's out, we'll try and get that other green shed down. Maybe try and get the pan tiles off it. Who knows? See what time we've got. Lights, camera, action! Watch yourself, you might just fling that. Damn, I got stuck. Josh, knock that piece out first. The white piece above your head. Smash through it. There you go, pull it down. Now you'll be able to get at the top corner once that's so. Found it before. You rip that off and you get that top corner.
Hey.
Don't get in it. Rat. You scared the rats. I got him before, I said watch out for that squirrel, he went white. Oh, don't do it while you're in it, Josh. I'll just try and come outside and do it. If that goes, it's going to go. Ooh.
Come on lads, you're on camera, put some effort into it.
Yeah, Grandad, you stop swinging.
Yeah, Grandad. hi ho, it's off to work we go.
You got that, didn't you? Some shite there, though.
Now, in all fairness, Josh told us he was brilliant at demolition. You can't even take a shed down. What's going on?
We got roots in the way.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he meant with his Lego. Lego set.
Oh, but I've cut them roots, Josh.
No, you haven't.
I have. I have. I think I got that one. Well, it is nearly down because technically the sides are off. He just needs to pull that roof down, I think. I reckon he needs to knock the other corner out, the left-hand side corner.
He's in the gym now.
I reckon lift that roof up and untuck the corner.
I need to make me doorway.
I mean, that come up there easy as all that wasn't opening up. In the just.
First thing. Game plan.
Are we having a plan B?
Gonna have to.
Josh, knock that side there, mate.
What, while I'm in it?
Yeah.
Range,
Still holding on with these.
took a sledge, will they?
Still holding on
Old
with them.
red's a sledge.
I think it's the other side you need to, the back you need to knock.
Oh, you would say that. Oh, I saw that.
I promise you if it falls on you, me and Chris will get your house.
He volunteers his time to come down and he's putting himself in danger. Just for the YouTubers, he's actually not putting himself in danger. We are trained professionals and we know exactly what we're doing.
Looks like it.
That was a disclaimer for YouTube. I've never seen anyone use a sledgehammer like that though.
Go through your front door.
Hey, me hammer's in that shed, don't collapse it.
Fucking tiles, that's why.
Josh, if it goes to fall on you, make sure you throw the hammer out here.
Just bang one of them beams in the back. But only one, that one.
That one.
The other side.
Yeah, from the middle. Right, now get out and pull it. I see, that's what I'd have done. I'd have I'd have pulled the sides in instead of pushing them out. It's nearly down. It's only took 6 minutes.
The thing is, the lad will sleep tonight.
He will.
I ain't that young.
I'm not that young. He's 20. I bet you've all got British Home World older than him. In all fairness, I don't think it'll fall even with that side down because there's that much ivy holding it on the top.
Yeah, there's a good drinker in there.
I mean, I'd have probably gone round the other side and just knocked the beam. That's it, you'll be able to pull that roof down now.
Why don't you pull that out first? Smash that out first.
I thought you'd have done that.
Yeah. Get that out first. We're good at
With instructions.
Supervisor Jed. We are desperate for this wood though because our fire has gone out.
Yeah, isn't it? So it's the third world countries finding the mineral water. Maybe you're trying to save the shed.
Oh yeah. Why? I mean, I'm gonna have to go.
This could actually take a while, so we'll fast forward to that part now. We are done in. The weather's defeated us. It's on bright now since we tooled away, but the hailstone, the rain and wet, we fuck going through that bucket. We didn't get it completely down, but he's offered to come back over Sunday to get the rest of it down. I think potentially just put the pole saw down the middle of that. And just chop right through it, and then we can pull it apart and then get the roots from behind it. It's the roots that have actually knitted it together. If you have a look up here, I have cut through them, but there's some serious roots. Nature taking over. Land's not designed to be bare. So we got quite a lot burnt. We still need to clear all this area up. But Mark's been over and had a little look, and he thinks once it's get clear enough, then you can get someone in with a mini digger to level it all out and stuff. Maybe pull some of the stumps out, and then we can sort out putting some sort of fencing in this little bit, putting a gate in this corner. That frees all that space up then. Yeah, so it's down to a degree. Still a lot of ivy to get rid of, but it's over like bags of rubbish and the other shed there. I think Josh is having a good little look round the new stock loft.
Put a handle on the door and be right, wouldn't
He's having a little look around the new stock loft. At least these doors open. It's some years old, all this dust and stuff, do you know what I mean? We were find the pigeon rings up until 2024. So it is right that there was pigeons in these sheds up until, I don't know what's on these. I am going to be getting these for someone. We've got 09, 11, 13, 12, 14, 15, 03. I don't know if you can see because of the light, but 03. This one's very sludgy, it's got no roof on it. You have seen this before in the previous videos, but touch wood, up to now we've not seen any live rats or anything. Watch your head on that. He's found himself a new basket.
New training basket, that is.
Take it.
They're handsome, huh? The rat nest,
It'll clean up alright, that, to be fair.
I think it will, won't it?
It's alley. I don't want it. Just be going to scrap, man. But you'd have to treat it just in case there's any woodworm or anything.
Check my shout, won't it? Put me winners in this.
Put your winners in it.
Got nowhere to cook it.
See,
Got nowhere to fly.
going back to the issues that Josh has got, like, we're all banging on about, like, you know, we need new people into the sport. Yes, Josh has had pigeons since he was, how old are you when you first had pigeons?
13.
13.
So that's 7 years now.
7 years, but he's still a young lad, he's only 20. You know, and the council straight away is putting a damper in the work, saying, you know, he needs a planning permission by the 6th of April, otherwise he's got to get rid of his pigeons. It's just wrong, isn't it? You can take green land, like agricultural land, and they can build houses on it now for mass profit. But a young lad wants to keep his pigeons on there, and it's not causing any harm. And yet they want them off pretty much. This is definitely the section where the pigeons were, because this is the dry section and the freshest droppings, as someone pointed out on one of the videos. But there is fresh droppings up on the rafters as well. So I believe that the pigeons were actually living up here, I was told. Like, this shed's just been knocked together with whatever wood someone can find. It does need to come down. I'd like to rebuild it section by section. Take a section down, rebuild it, obviously treat it and stuff like that. And salvage nothing but the likes of this, which we can use as an aviary or something like that, or the front. It is going to be a big job. People boxes there. It is going to be a massive job. But I'm not bothered, it's a winter project for me. There's no rush for me to get this like rebuilt or anything like that. All the purchases can go, they can all go on the fire bin, on the fire pit. But yeah, it does need coming down. I keep saying that and then go, oh, I could save it. But no, I don't think I can. The more I look at it, the more I think it's had it. But then I've got a little bit of love for an old loft like this, where I want to try and save it. But if I can sort of, say for instance, take that block down, rebuild that block, then take this block down and rebuild that block to look like it was originally, with the same sort of style roof, same front. But yeah, I think that might be a plan. Just get a load of shutter and ply and just new framing and rebuild it section by section. We are making progress, massive progress. What I can do is apologise if you can hear all the wind noise. Until I am editing this video, I will not know how bad the wind noise is. But it's been very windy here today. So we've burned some rubbish out of these as well. There is 2 white rats. So I think basically the fur's just gone. I think they were actually pet rats. I think they're just they've been dead that long. There's obviously been dead pigeons in here because there's a keel bone down there, another keel bone. There's a keel bone here, there's a keel bone there. So I say, whether they've been sort of catching the pigeons from the big loft of rats, because they will take pigeons, but whether they've been catching them from there and then dragging them to safe quarters or what, I don't know. But as I say, not really seen any live rats up to now, or fresh droppings, or any signs of fresh rats. So up to now, everything's been all right. But I'm gonna pack up here. I'm gonna go home and sort my own pigeons out and give you a little look at the young ones. Gotta go and pick the ones I'm breaking enough from Harry's if they've not come back throughout the day. And yeah, I'll let you know how my young ones are going. So I'll see you in a minute. These are the ones that have broken in. Apart from the trapper, obviously she is broken, but they do need cleaning out. I've not cleaned them out for a few days because I've been busy working on the allotment. So as you can see, even though it's healthy poo, you know, it is piling up a little bit. So I'll get them cleaned out while they're out today. They should just go out. Don't want them doing that. This pair always lays on the thing. There you go. Hopefully these do just stay in a batch and they don't go off. Them 3 will join them in a minute. We're waiting for that break where they do just stay in a batch, stay around the house, fly around the house, and they don't venture back up to where they were coming from. There's 3 there, still haven't joined up, but there's the main batch coming over. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 in them, and the other 3. That's the 12. It is lovely just watching them fly around, isn't it? You know, that's what it's all about. Obviously, it's not as good as race day when you see them folding them wings back and they're coming diving down towards your shed. That feeling that you've got, unless obviously one of your club mates spoil it and say, I've got one in. Yeah, you know what I mean? It happens to all of us, but yeah, it's nice just to watch them fly. Got to clean the young birds out as well. These are just starting to perch up. There's 2 old hens in with them. Some of the young birds. Come on. We've been flying for 20 minutes so far, and that's the best they've flown as a group without going back to the original houses up to now, fingers crossed. They are natural as well, so mixture of cocks and hens are just in one section, as you've seen. No nest boxes, no nothing. As I say, they're just for messing about with. Someone to take me down the club to help the club members out on basket night and stuff like that. But yeah, they're doing all right. They're nearly ready for coming down though. They're getting a bit lower. 2 little young birds there. The hen off them are tiny, and these are tiny young ones. They almost look feral. Got 2 young ones there, just rung. 2 up there, just rung. 2 there, 2 little feisty ones there. Got 2 more pairs resetting for the second round. So these are first round, first round, first round, first round, second, second, second. I'll be dummying the bottom one there. I don't want any young ones off them again. And that one's just laid, they've just hatched. And he's driving there again. That's the hen off them young ones there. This section is pretty much, apart from 1 or 2, full of the Ronnie Dodd pigeons. Pair of Vandenbeels. Mark Evans pigeons. Stunner of a pigeon in. He belongs to Jedmore. He's on loan. I think there's a feral young bird just landed with these. So we don't want that in. Come on. Come on. Come on. So I've got a blue on the roof and 1 blue missing from Jed, so he must have made his way back up Jed's, but hopefully he'll come back down these ways. The feral goes. Keep going, don't land on the roof. Hopefully it's only a squeaker, hopefully it'll go in a minute. Yeah, so they've done just under 30 minutes, I think it was 28 minutes they've done. So it's not too bad, only 1's gone back to the original owner. So what I'll do now is I'll go up to Old Harry's house and get the ones in from yesterday when I let them out. They haven't made their way back, so I'll go and pick them up, get them in the shed, get them fed. They can spend the day in tomorrow, and I'll let them out on Friday. And then on Friday, that's when they need to start staying. I'll start cutting the food down a little bit. They can go on the depurative and stuff like that. They need to start staying, and whether they stay or not, they're still going in the basket. It is what it is. Eventually they'll click on. It's like a switch in it. It just clicks, and then they start coming back instead of going there where there's no food and stuff. Hopefully when I get back from Harry's, that feral's sodded off and that blue from Jed's is back, so wish me luck. The powder blue's back from Jed's, and 3 out of the 5 were at Harry's, so I don't know where the others have gone. Come on. Here we go, he's in. So, give these a little bit of food. These will be starving. These ones from Harry's. Come on. But hopefully they should learn to come back soon. Now, whether the two are making their way back towards me and I've just missed them, because 2 of them that I picked up were sat on the roof already, and then I went and got them in the basket in the boot, and then I'm sat there for 5 minutes and another hen came out of the sky quite high, landed on the roof when I got her in, and then nothing. So maybe they've been backwards and forwards while I've been at the allotment today, who knows. But I'll go back up when it's going dark and I'll check them then. That's the thing with this channel. I don't intend to just show the glorified bits like what you see on Facebook and that, where everyone's got beautiful young birds, their old birds are performing, they're flying for 3 hours, this, that and the other. I intend to show you the good, the bad and the ugly, because I believe that transparency goes a long way, and you're only cheating yourself when you're putting stuff like that on social media, aren't you? Unless your birds are really doing 3 hours, but I don't see the point, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I want to see it. I want to show it transparent, so that newcomers coming into the sport and stuff can see the ups and downs, and they don't get too disheartened by the birds not doing 3 hours, or the birds not breaking, or they're losing some, or whatever, health issues. You know, we're all in it together, so I want to show the good, the bad, the ugly side of it. I want to show the losses, like we did with the ones off Josh who were trying to break in and they got lost, you know, honesty about that. I want to show if any of the pigeons come down with any illness, I want to show it. I want to show how I've treated the illness. I want to document it all. Losses during racing, anything like that I want to show, because I believe transparency is key. What a better way to learn than making a mistake, because unless there's common sense lacking, you don't tend to make the mistake twice, do you know what I mean? So yeah, learn by your mistakes, but again, people can still learn by the mistakes that I do. No one's perfect. I have just made a Facebook page as well, which is The Racing Pigeon. Obviously we've just changed the name. The audience on here seems to be more pigeon related, so we have changed the name of the YouTube channel, but we've made the Facebook for the same, so I'll be posting all the video links on there, posting any updates on there as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not much different to the last one, part 1. This is part 2, and we will be filming part 3 on Sunday when we're back down there. So hopefully we're going to get a lot more done on Sunday. I'm just seeing a pigeon flying past. But if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, drop a comment, you know, interact with the videos. It all helps. But I'll see you on Sunday.